This is the most important thing that I will ever do. Speaking into the life of somebody else is one of the most important things you could ever do. So if God blesses you with an ability to speak into someone's life and have somebody's ear, it's my belief that you should always have kind things to say. You should always have good things to say and empowering things to say to your fellow human being. So thank you guys for allowing me to come today to share some words with you. I'm just a little country boy from Alabama, Montgomery, Alabama. Yeah, just a country boy, just with big dreams like a lot of you guys. And I moved out to Los Angeles about 10 years ago, literally just with the stuff that was in my car and, you know, a prayer and a little bit of willpower and some motivation from my grandmother who had actually passed away and encouraged me to live my best life. Oh, come on, no. I mean, you know, she lived a full life. You know, listen to me, it's not all, because the reason I'm here today and a part of the reason that I am the man that I am today is because there's been people who sacrificed for me to have a better life, and she was the main catalyst in that. So there is definitely, but I'm here today to share with you guys after my journey to California and, you know, being on some TV shows and discovering that being on red carpets and things like that was really a self-serving thing. I know the whole theme today of bullying, but it's just my personal belief that the catalyst for the thing that starts bullying or anything that deals with violence or anything that deals with low self-esteem comes from empowerment from the individual. I don't blame the other person. I'm all about self-accountability, which at this age you guys have to start taking for yourselves and for other people around you. But I'm an actor. That's my job. That's my passion. That's what I'm passionate about. And one of the things that I want to help you guys with today is discovering the difference between your passion and your purpose. But sitting on red carpets talking to people and they're like, okay, well, Hosea, you know, tell us more about you and yada, 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 yada. So time after time again, I find myself speaking about myself. And so I got to a point where I would pray at night and I'd ask God, I'd say, you know what, there has to be something bigger than me sitting here with this camera talking about myself the whole time. There's gotta be something better. So what I did was I prayed, I meditated, I studied, I was open to the universe and the world showing me what I could do to take these 20 minutes that I'm on this carpet or anywhere in this business and use it for something greater than myself, greater than my car, greater than my house, greater than my next film, my next TV show, greater than my character, greater than myself. Mm-hmm. And what I came up with after about a year and a half of really meditating on it and praying to God that I could get an answer for this because I was really uncomfortable was a foundation called Watch. That's my foundation. And that is my purpose. I've discovered my purpose through my passion. And what that is for kids like yourselves and even adults to be enlightened, to unlock the keys of your mind. Because the things that I've learned in my lifetime and I've studied out of all of the most successful people on the planet, and I'm not talking about monetary success, not people with money and cars, I'm talking about people that live full lives, that are happy, that are healthy, and that live in their purpose. The common denominator is that these individuals have overcome their mental status. I'm glad the girls and the boys are sitting on one side and the other, because usually I talk to the girls differently than I talk nervous when I talk to women, because I realize what I say to you as a man. But did you hear what I said? I heard you screaming, but did you hear what I said? What I say to you as a man can impact the rest of your life. Mm-hmm. I can be so detrimental to you by what comes out of my mouth. So I get nervous when I'm talking to you guys. So I usually draw my attention to the guys, and that's where I usually get back to is what I was saying. discovering my passion and my purpose through, prayer and going back over my journals. What I did as a kid was always journal. I'm not really a people person. I was blessed to be in the business that I'm in because I get to act like I'm a fun guy. But the reality is I am a loner and quite shy until it comes to things that I'm passionate about. In general, so I was a little bit of a loner growing up, so I did a lot of writing. I wrote and journaled, which I encourage every one of you guys to do. I wrote and I journaled for about 16 years of my life. And I went back to those journals and came up with a curriculum, which is what I'm going to briefly speak with you guys about, which is what Watch Me Win is based off of, the fundamentals of. As I said, I believe that if you can overcome your mental capacity to do you are limitless in this lifetime. If you can overcome bullying, if you can overcome your parents, if you can overcome living in the ghetto, if you can overcome society, if you can overcome pop culture, if you can overcome trends, if you can overcome wanting to be popular, if you can overcome searching for approval in things and in people, you are limitless in this. And I don't say that just as a person that is, a semi-successful actor, not successful because I have a lot further to go in my mind in that area. So, not speaking to you as that person, but speaking to you as the little kid from Alabama who looks just like you, who is just like you, and who is no different than you. One of the things that you guys have to learn on your journey in life early on at this age, and I wish you could have learned it even younger, is that you are no better than the person that's sitting next to you. It doesn't matter money, doesn't matter clothes, doesn't matter parental status, doesn't matter about anything. On the basic planes of life, you are exactly like the person next to you. You are no better, no greater. And essentially, when you get older, you don't realize it right now, but you'll realize when you get older, you're going to need the people sitting next to you in order to live a happy and a healthy life.